The Tower of Power with the Oakland Stroke. That must mean it's time for a call from Dan in Sonoma. If I can find the button. Which button is it? Is it this one, Dan? Is it you?
Sean, no, it's me. It's somebody else.
I don't know how to run this thing. I need help.
Okay, you know what? Your secretary should be there to help you out with these things. That's what I suggest.
No, they're off at Starbucks giggling.
Oh, God. Well, you can't find good people to help these days.
No, they say they'll help. They don't really care.
Yeah.
They don't really care. No.
So give Mike Johnson, the speaker, and by the way, I keep forgetting his name. He's so unremarkable. You know, he's not a very flamboyant or vocal person.
And it's just kind of an ordinary name. How many Mike Johnsons are there in the world?
Yeah, millions of them, I guess. But the Speaker of the House, Mike Johnson, I'm giving him credit for the second vote, which was a great, pleasant surprise to me. And he finally got it over the top to impeach Mayorkas, which is richly deserved. And once again, your Congressman Tom McClintock voted no.
Actually,
his reason...
no. I have Ami Bera, who at least admits he's a Democrat.
Oh, geez. Okay. Well, but Tom's closer to your area than my area. But for those in his district,
he is closer.
For those in his district, I strongly recommend you do not vote for Tom McClintock. If he can't see the obvious with something like this, he does not deserve to be in Congress representing you. His rationale for not voting has not changed. He was saying, in essence, that the Constitution doesn't allow this, and Democrats could use this against Republicans in the future.
It absolutely does.
Hey, Tom, let me...
If he were a baseball player, he would have been picked off first. He was so far off base, he'd have been picked off easily.
Absolutely, I love the baseball reference. That's true. Hey, Tom McClintock, if you're listening, guess what? Let me clue you in on something. Democrats have been misusing the law for decades. And you are right, and 200 of your other Republicans are wrong. They all see what you don't see or refuse to see. The game has changed anymore. Stop playing like it's Queensberry rules, and we're being kicked in the groin each and every time by Democrats.
It's not just a political move, though. The guy's not enforcing the law, which is his job to do. That's why he's going. It's not a political game.
And that's why the other Republicans saw this and voted the way they did, but McClintock is still sticking to the strictest rule of law. So again, you can do something about this. A couple of things before, there's a bunch of things on the board today. I saw something at California Globe. The Steve Garvey apparently won the debate. Was it last night or the night before? I didn't see it. I'm certain most people didn't. Now I want to go back and see it because it was Evan Simon who wrote the piece. And he was saying it was a very lackluster performance in this first debate with Garvey, and I would agree. Now I want to go back and see it because
yeah, I do too.
If we found some fire in Steve Garvey, I mean, there is a very slim possibility that he could make some traction here because again, he started out really strong in the first debate, saying, you know what, basically all the problems in California are all Democrats. I'm not a Democrat, so maybe vote Republican. And this also dovetails with a story that on also California Globe that Republicans are registering in larger numbers and Democrats are decreasing in numbers regarding the registered voters. This is interesting. I don't think that it's because of anything the California Republican Party is selling. I think people are so angry and frustrated they have no other place to go. Because, again, think what has the Republican Party sold as far as ideas here in this state? I think that out of desperation they're going to the GOP because, again, what choices do you have?
Speaking of choices, Dan, and the Senate race with Steve Garvey and the Three Stooges. What's the gal's name? The one that made the comment about the AK-47s and how we have to get them off the street?
Katie Porky?
Ah, yeah. She's so stupid. AK-47s are already illegal. You cannot buy one. Anyway, I was wondering, has Eric Early dropped out of this race? Why isn't he on the debate stage?
I have no idea. Again, I don't trust. This all comes down to, I blame in part the California Republican Party for structuring this whole thing. I don't know who puts all this stuff together, and again, of course, I don't trust it, but I don't have an answer for you. What I do have, though, is...
I have a dumb look for you.
I've got... Well, and on this, Interesting story I found this morning that Trump is apparently endorsing for the RNC, the Republican National Committee, some guy named Michael Whatley, who I don't know anything about, and his daughter-in-law, Laura Trump, as co-chairs. Now, Nikki Haley's campaign manager, Betsy Enke, is suggesting the entire RNC be scrapped and started over from scratch. I hate to say it, I'm kind of in Nikki Haley's camp. I agree. I don't think the RNC, just like the California Republican Party, are worth anything. I would have scrapped them a long time ago and started over.
Dan, I could make a very shallow comment about that last statement, but I will not. Mostly because we're out of time.
Damn it! Oh, damn. All right, maybe we'll catch you tomorrow with more and more shallow news.
I'm pretty sure we'll catch it tomorrow.
Yeah.
All right, man. It's 7:22. I gotta go.
Thanks, bud.